Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Harness. Welcome back to questplay Skyrim, Chapter 45. It's good back to be recording again. I don't know if you guys saw my update, but I had a little bit of a computer snafu where my computer decided to be a paperweight instead of a computer. So now that I got that all sorted, it's good to be recording again. So we're still in the Forgotten City, and as we progress today, we're basically going to be continuing that investigation. So I hope you guys are all doing well and you're ready to get started here. So please enjoy Questplay Skyrim, The Forgotten City. Alright, so I just want to meditate on some of the things that I've learned. Oh, okay. Apparently I've leveled up more than once. And I have 3 perks to increase. Alright, so okay, let's see. So alright, that's not... Okay, yeah, there. That's what I want to go. Alright, so I want to kind of continue my investigation here, and I want to start basically where we all kind of fall in from the world above. So, let me list out what I know so far. 1. It's translated that the many shall suffer for the sins of the one, and what that's taken to mean is any one person who breaks the dwarves' law will cause everyone in the city to burn to a crisp, which is what I encountered when I was looking for Cassia and Altrius. 2, we don't specifically know what the dwarves favored. Like, I know Lucian has told me that Dwemer is a fiddly language, and everything that I've read about the Dwemer seems to indicate that they are logical above everything else. But, you know, that also doesn't mean that, you know, it's like they could have a law that says something like,
Hello, my friend.
hello, Miranda. What are you doing in here? Okay. Thanks. We don't know, like, specifically what they valued. Like, let's say, just hypothetically, that they had said that the dwarves had a law that you needed to sacrifice a virgin to a volcano every 30 days or something like that. Now, obviously, that's not the case just because there's no virgins down here or volcanoes and no sacrifice. But we don't know that the dwarves valued things like, say, you know, no stealing, no killing, the same way that we do. 3, we know that Jarl Metellus is basically using the threat of the dwarves' law to enforce peace on his citizens. And because people are afraid to break the law, that means that they're, you know, not gonna be like stealing and things like that. But at the same time, that does mean that people... It's a double-edged sword, because that means that people can also use the threat of the dwarves' law to hold power over others. So, like the Jarl, for instance, is one, but like, you know, so it's that double-edged sword. 4, it's indicated that everywhere there's one of these Dwemer busts with the glowing blue eyes, we can't break the dwarves' law. But When I first arrived here, the very first thing that happened was like a looter came in and I defended the city. So, and that was in this room. So, killing, at least in defense, seems to be permissible by the dwarves' law. And then the last point is, we know that there is somebody who is missing. The wife of... Let's see... Ulrin. The wife of Ulrin, she's missing. And nobody really seems to know what happened to her. Now, it's possible that maybe she's dead. But... The fact that she's missing is concerning to me. And the last thing that we know is there is a locked room up in the Citadel that I can't get into. Despite the fact that the Jarl has said that I can go anywhere I please in this investigation. Okay. So, nothing down there. Let's see. Display case. Display cases. That was a looter. Okay. Alright, so nothing really too important in here. I want to talk to Ulrin. And I do think it would be beneficial to try and get up there somehow, but don't know how that's going to be possible.
I hear you're handy in a fight. Glad you're on our side, love.
I don't think I've had the chance to meet with you yet. What's your story?
My story? Oh, not much to tell, love. I just work the land, make sure we've got enough food for everyone. Can't afford to run out here, you know? It's hard work. Probably harder than being Jarl, but I don't mind it. Keeps me active as I'm getting on a bit. And I sleep soundly every night.
You don't think that the Jarl works hard?
No, love. I don't think he works hard at all. And I'd say the same to his face if I ever saw him. But he's always hiding up there in his citadel, doing... You know what? I'm not even sure what he does. I know he doesn't keep order. We've got the dwarves' law for that. But live and let live, I say. Long as I have a roof over my head and food on my table, and good neighbors like Gulvar, I can't complain.
Do you know a way out here?
Oh, come on, love. It's not that bad, is it? You've only just arrived. Why not give the place a chance before you go looking for a way out?
You're right, never mind.
That's more like it.
I'll be going now.
I'll be seeing you around, love.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk to Ulrin. I do also... I know Rikus is threatening his neighbor. For something like that's totally unrelated, just because he's a prejudiced Nord. But... Alright, Eastmar's house... But yeah, so Rikus is threatening his neighbor, and he's under the impression that nobody will do anything because that would be breaking the dwarves' law. I do also know that I need his armor to get into the catacombs. Alright, I don't particularly want to be rifling through too much stuff, but letter from Maisie to Ulrin. Ulrin, I know I don't tell you this enough, but you are a beautiful man. I know you hate being trapped down here, but honestly, I honestly don't mind. As long as I'm here with you, I'm home. I love you always, Maisie. The locked room. Interesting. Okay. Well, I really hope that we can find Maisie. I'd like to talk to Ulrin. Okay, underground tunnels. I know I need the that immaculate armor to get there. Vernon's house. Rikus's house. Okay. I wonder if Rikus takes that armor off when he's sleeping. It doesn't seem likely since he wanders around like a ghoul all the time. Alright, let me see if I can find Ulrin. No, he's a Dwemer.
We can talk, but be quick. Domitus could be back any second.
You know? Okay, yeah, let me go see either if I can find Ulrin. There's actually something else that I want to check too. Yeah, this Domitus fellow is another one who like just uses his power to like lord over everyone. Right. But yeah, so Ulrin, I don't have...
What is it?
I wasn't talking to you, asshole. Ulrin, I have no reason to suspect him. Because,
working hard?
Yeah, I'm working hard. Yeah, I have no reason to suspect him. There's that note that his wife left.
Working hard?
Yes, I am. Are you?
Working hard? Working hard?
Is that Ulrin or is that Golvar over there? Yeah, it's Golvar.
Working hard?
Alright. It's kind of dumb. Alright, and I know the Jarl did give me permission to kind of rifle through people's possessions. That is something that I just don't feel comfortable doing. Reward notice. Reward golden ring belonged to our deceased son. High sentimental value. Reward available for retrieval. Beacon Miranda. Wait a second, so... Unless he lost the ring, that means that somebody stole it? Would somebody have stolen it? This is not where I wanted to go. But yeah, so... fresh produce. Firefly Finery.
Welcome to Firefly Finery.
Thanks, Habik. About your missing ring.
Ah, you saw my notice then. What about it?
I'd like to help. Any idea where I should start looking?
Thank you. The ring belonged to my son, Limar. He wore it everywhere. He told me it was a gift from a strange wood elf he met in the forest once. It was the only thing I had to remind me of him. But a while ago, I dropped it down the stairs in my shop, and it rolled under a door at the bottom. The trouble is, I've never been able to unlock the door, or work out what's down there. But I'm sure it's possible because I hear noises down there. So I'll bet that somebody, somewhere in the city, knows a way down there. And who knows what else you'll find once you get in.
Okay.
See you again soon, I hope.
Alright, so he was here when he dropped it? Give or take? Okay, I'll need the key. Interesting.
Welcome to Firefly Finery.
Interesting. Alright. I wonder if the Jarl has the key to it down there, but he's been less than forthcoming so far. Okay, so this is Broll's house, my house, and then Luki's house. Luki's chambers. Alright. Who else lives in the top ring of the city? Deglin's house. Deglin's one of the shopkeepers. Astasia's house. Just Shoal's house. And so I already tried to go into that abandoned palace, but that was sealed up pretty tight, I think. Yeah, there was no way that I could have gotten in there. The other thing that I'm curious about is Jarl Metellus, in order to send both me and Altrius back here, broke the laws of time. So it seems like the Dwemer didn't even care about the laws of time either. Or maybe they did, and he found a way to circumvent that? The only other thing I can think of is getting underwater, but I'm gonna need like a potion of water breathing to do that. I wonder if Luki can make one for me. Luki or Deglin, I think, maybe. Deglin's like the general goods trader. This is Firefly Finery, Brothers Shop. Honest trader, alright.
Looking to make a purchase, my friend.
Yeah, what have you got for sale?
The best wares for you, my friend.
You know, skooma, that's not good. Darn. Do you know a way out of here?
My friend, you're in luck. I actually do, but let's keep it down, eh? Don't want anyone else to hear, do we? But I'll be honest with you, my friend. I'm looking after you. There's a bit of a catch. See, it's only gonna work for one person, yeah. I've been keeping it to myself, you know, thinking maybe I'll need it myself one day. But I'm a reasonable guy, yeah. I reckon I could be, what's the word, persuaded? Persuaded to give it away for, say, 1,000 gold coins?
I'd like some more information first.
My friend, I can tell you it involves magic. Very special and very rare magic. But, I shouldn't say any more than that. I need to eat, you know.
Isn't there some other way that I can help you?
Well, I like you, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Business here, it's hard, you know. Really hard. I'm doing it tough, yeah? And if I don't have the coin to pay the Jarl, then I lose my shop. I'm out in the cold. I have no money and no food, yeah? What I'm saying is, I need the money, my friend. That's all I need.
Let's talk about something else.
Fair enough.
What's your story?
My story? Well, my name is Degland, and I'm a merchant, yeah? What's people say to me? Degland, they say. Degland, why are you a merchant? They find it surprising because I'm such an honest and trustworthy person. And sometimes you hear about your merchants who are, you know, dishonest. Well, I say to those people, I'm not like them. My father used to say to me, Degland, you can't be like the others. You be a good boy. And I was, my friend. I was not only just a good boy, I was the best boy. The best boy now and the best merchant with the best prices for you.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Alright. See you again soon, my friend.
Alright, so Degland allegedly knows a way out. I'm suspicious that he actually does, but okay. Alright, I still want to talk to Ulrun. It's 3 p.m. I know he's sometimes at the tavern.
Hello there, young lady. You look nice.
Alright, I'm, not seeing him here. Let me speak with Golvar here.
Hello there, friend.
Golvar, I don't think you and I have really had the chance to have a heart-to-heart. What's your story?
Well, it's a sad one. But I don't mind telling it. Name's Golvar. I'm a farmer. Always was. Grew up on a farm near Whiterun. It was a good life. Fresh milk and eggs every day. Running around the farm barefoot with my brother and sisters. Never even had to lock our doors. One day, when I was about 18, my father and I were carting some produce into the market when we saw a group of strangers in the top field. My father told me to run back to the house and get his axe. So I did. I ran so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back, it was too late. I found him dead by the side of the road. The cart and all our produce was gone. That was the first time I learned about bandits. My mother passed soon after, and I took over the farm. Now I'm as good a farmer as any, and better than most, but things went downhill from there. The raiding started before long. I'd come outside at dawn and find a few chickens missing. Next it was a cow, then 2 cows.
Go on.
That was the first time in 5 generations my family started locking its doors at night. We knew the guards from Whiterun weren't going to help us. One night, when we had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who it was and what they wanted. I took my father's axe and pulled the door open real quick. Before he knew it, that bandit had my father's axe right down the middle of his skull. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was burned to rubble. My family slaughtered like cattle. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. It still burns whenever I think about it.
I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Truly.
Well, at least I got one of the bastards. Cleaved that grin of his right in half. Sometimes it helps me get to sleep at night. Sometimes. Anyhow, after that I drifted some. Took odd jobs around Falkreath. But nothing seemed to work out. And then I guess I got desperate. I started taking things. Just small things. Carrots, cabbages. Just enough to survive. I wasn't proud of it. And then one day, I watched myself break into some guy's farmhouse and help myself to his things. And I guess I realized what I'd become. Next thing I knew, I was looking for a place to die. And I found the entrance to this place. And that shaft. And I started my life over again.
I see, so you have your own farm again?
Well, I'm a farmer, but the land I work isn't mine. Metellus had declared himself Jarl and claimed all the farmland before I got here.
You don't sound happy about that.
I'm not. All I've ever wanted is to make a living by working the land. But it seems someone always has to go and steal the fruits of my labor. That bloody Jarl. He's no better than the bandits who destroyed my life. Only difference is he uses words instead of weapons. But he'll get his. One day. Just do me a favor and keep that last part to yourself, would you?
Yeah, that's fair. This sounds like kind of a stupid question, but do you know a way out of here?
Don't know why you're asking me. Don't know if there's a way out, and don't care. This is my home now. Not even a dozen bandits could drive me away.
Okay, well, I'll be going now.
Fair enough. See you around.
Do you have enough gold to pay Degland? But I don't know that his lead's gonna pan out, but also kind of out of leads. Alright.
Yes, my friend.
About that way out.
Oh, yeah. Have you thought about my special offer?
Here's your money.
Oh, good choice, my friend. You won't regret it. Oh, and if you do, no refunds. Not that it'll matter, because you'll be out of here in no time. And here it is. It's called an elixir of acrobatics. I got it from an alchemist in Morrowind years ago, and I've kept it with me just in case. and now it's all yours. Once you drink it, you'll be able to jump like a skeever on skooma. You should be able to leap up to the shaft at the entrance. Now go, my friend. Get out of here and be free.
Elixir of acrobatics. Temporarily makes the drinker a master acrobat. Okay, well, so that does sound intriguing. But, I mean, yeah, so I could just leave through the shaft, but that's not... I want to see this through. On the other hand, I think I could get up there, or possibly up there. That would benefit me greatly. Yeah, because then I could get into that abandoned palace. Alright, here goes nothing. Ooh. Well, shit. I was hoping that it could make me, like, jump all the way up there. But Degland, not so much of an honest trader. Despite his self-proclaimed reputation. Right. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to him and then I'm gonna talk to Ulrin. I suppose I was pretty stupid just drinking a potion that I knew nothing about. Alright, let me get back to the tavern. And confront Degland. Let's see, what time is it? 7 o'clock. Wait. I can catch Ulrin.
I'm a little busy, but what do you need?
I don't need anything. Alright, well... Dang it. Alright, let me go talk to Degland in his home. Beak's house? Let's see. Degland's house, okay. So... This one? Marcus's house. Oh. No, he's... Degland's up there, that's right. Alright, I'll talk to Degland and talk to Ulrin. And I don't necessarily want to go underground until I get that full set of Dwemer armor. Alright, yeah, there's... Dagland. Where is he? Dagland, I'm writing this to let you know that formally that I have disowned you. You will receive nothing from my estate when I pass. I do not expect you will be at all fazed by this, since you always seem to be more ill-gotten coin than you, or have more ill-gotten coin than you know what to do with. And since you have the black eyes and cold heart of a ski. When you were a small lad, you killed the neighbor's chicken with a shovel. I hid it from your mother, not completely understanding what it meant. Or perhaps believing it to have been an accident. As you grew into a young man, I did everything I could to raise you to be a kind and honest boy, but after your little incident in the Ratway, the healer says Big Bernie will never see in that eye again. It seems that is not and never will be your nature. I'm ashamed to admit that I raised the single worst boy I've ever known. Leave my house by the end of the week. You are not welcome here. Alexander. Interesting. Well, the honest trader, I mean, I figured that much already. Not so much honest, and more just kind of a piece of shit. Interesting. Interesting. Gold ingot. Wild elves. That takes me back. Alright. I want to talk to Ulrin. 7:30? Yeah, you should be home by now. Vernon.
What can I do for you, my friend?
We're gonna figure out your problem, man. We're gonna figure it out. Alright, so I've been really kind of like hesitant to go into people's homes, but if that note that I found about Dagland confirms kind of the worst about him, that means that I need to... Oh, there's Ulrin. But yeah,
Hey, you're the one who killed all those bandits, aren't you? Gods, what a nightmare that must have been. What do you want with me?
What's your story?
I don't see why I should share it with you.
Okay. Do you know a way out of here?
So my wife disappears a couple of weeks ago, and now everybody thinks I know a way out of here. I wish you idiots would just leave me alone.
I mean, do you know if your wife found a way to escape?
Well, she's not here anymore. That's all I know.
I want to know where she went.
How should I know where she went? I woke up one morning and she was just gone. Didn't say goodbye, didn't take anything with her. And now you people won't stop harassing me, judging me, asking me questions like you think I had something to do with it. Well, I didn't. And nobody cares that I've lost my wife. They just love a bit of scandal, or to find out how they can get out of here too. You're all animals.
I'll be going now.
All right. Please, let me know if you hear anything about Maisie.
I will. You have my word. Really need to figure out how to breathe water. Alright, guys, that is going to wrap it up for Chapter 45. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had a good time watching this, and let me know, what do you think? Is there anybody that you're suspicious of so far? Let me know down in the comments. Yeah, and yeah, so one thing yeah, so basically when we come back next time, we're gonna start doing a little more of the investigation that's kind of made Azalea uncomfortable, just going into people's homes, just because like we are finding good bits of evidence, like in Rikus's house and in Dagland's house. So, despite the fact that Azalea is pretty good-natured, she does also want to kind of get to the bottom of this. Alright, so Thank you again so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give a like on it and subscribe for more content just like it. It does help the channel grow, and I would truly appreciate it. I will see you all next time.